winning one of these things is hard.
Drink that potion, and you'll never grow even 1 day older. Don't drink it, and continue to watch yourself rot.
But it's straight up impossible when you're never even in contention.
I shall not submit. I shall conquer. I shall rise.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 actors who have never been nominated for an Oscar.
Oh, I know what happens in the country. I'm from the country myself. I've been kissing boys since I was knee-high.
Well, that's the point.
For this list, we've looked at any actor or actress, regardless of era or genre, and have ranked the most talented never to have been given an Academy Award nomination.
You know, you said I had a magical glow, but it's you. You're the one that has one.
Number 10, Jeff Daniels. While we concede that Dumb and Dumber isn't exactly prime Oscar material, for all its undoubted greatness, what's really stupid is Jeff Daniels' general lack of nomination.
You wouldn't try to look so innocent unless you were guilty.
You're gonna have to take my word for it. You have no other choice.
His cinematic breakthrough came in the Oscar-winning Terms of Endearment, although he himself didn't receive a nod, and he's since collected alternative nominations throughout his career.
Who am I? You've seen the movie 5 times. I'm Tom Baxter, poet, adventurer, explorer, Chicago Baxter.
Most notably, for 1985's Purple Rose of Cairo and 1986's Something Wild, he was shortlisted for a Best Actor Golden Globe. Number 9, John Goodman.
You need somebody who's a somebody to put their name on it. Somebody respectable. With credits.
Widely respected as one of the finest, most well-rounded actors of his generation, John Goodman's never quite been good enough for the Academy.
Well, you know, it just feels like one of those days that starts off with a hearty breakfast and ends with some guy on the news saying, before turning the gun on himself.
Probably best known for playing Dan Connor on the TV series Roseanne. Goodman's big screen highlights include roles in Oscar-hyped heavyweights The Artist, Argo, and Flight.
2 small whiffs first. 1 on each side. Just a little primer, get us started.
He's also often been linked to the Coen brothers movies, and has starred in voice acting roles for Disney and Pixar. What more does he need to do?
Whoop, sorry. I heard someone say roar, so I just kind of went for it.
Number 8, Steve Buscemi.
Are we square? Are we square?
Another regular collaborator with the Coen brothers. Though Steve Buscemi often isn't cast in a lead role, it's quite incredible that he's never made a supporting actor shortlist. He played Mr. Pink in Reservoir Dogs, Seymour in Ghost World, and Carl Showalter in Fargo.
Is this a f***ing joke here?
For Ghost World in particular, Buscemi seemed to pick up every possible nomination apart from an Academy Award.
Oh, what are you, hypnotized? Have some more kids, why don't you? Jesus Christ, move it! Seymour!
The guy is a unique talent, and surely it's about time he got recognized.
You know, we're sitting on 4 million pounds of fuel, 1 nuclear weapon, and a thing that has 270,000 moving parts, built by the lowest bidder. Oh, makes you feel good, doesn't it?
Number 7, Mia Farrow.
Rich girls don't marry poor boys, dear Gatsby. Haven't you heard? Rich girls don't marry poor boys.
Mia Farrow's filmography reads like a roll call of Academy favorites, and yet she remains mysteriously underappreciated.
What have you done to it? What have you done to its eyes?
He has his father's eyes.
She was recognized by both the BAFTAs and the Golden Globes for Rosemary's Baby, while roles in The Great Gatsby and Death on the Nile could, and probably should, also have gotten her a chance at the Golden Statuette.
You make me sick.
Go to bed.
You can't treat me like this.
Now look, Jackie.
I'll kill you first.
Jackie.
An all-round Hollywood icon as well, Farrow is undisputed acting royalty. But there's a gap on her resume that really shouldn't be there.
You matter to me completely.
It's hard to be around someone who gives so much and needs so little in return.
Philip, I have enormous needs.
Well, I can't see them, and neither can Leo Holly.
Number 6, Raul Julia.
Don't you know what the Nazis did to people? Jews, Marxists, Catholics. Homosexuals!
A stage vet turned Hollywood star who was critically acclaimed, by most movie commentators at least, Raul Julia was never able to convince the Academy.
So, hey, let's dance the dance of brotherly love. Mamushka!
Probably best known as lovable scarester Gomez Addams in The Addams Family and Addams Family Values. He also gained alternative non-Oscar nominations for 1985's Kiss of the Spider-Woman and the 1994 TV movie The Burning Season. As well as Addams, Julia has also acted as Dracula on stage and as Victor Frankenstein on screen. Perhaps the panel members were just too petrified to pick him.
She lives!
Number 5. Martin Sheen.
Oh, man. The bullshit piled up so fast in Vietnam, you needed wings to stay above it.
His back catalog is hard to beat, and he's worked with the very best in the business, but still no nomination for Martin Sheen.
Don't worry now, I'm gonna get you off these charges. There's a whole lot of other boys out there waiting for you. You're gonna have a lot of fun.
Badlands, Apocalypse Now, The Departed.
One of you mugs got a light?
Where's your boy?
He's studying law at
Where's
Notre
your
Dame.
f***ing boy?
Hey!
The list of great films in which he's featured is phenomenal. Steven Spielberg has directed him, Martin Scorsese, Francis Ford Coppola, and Richard Attenborough.
Yeah. I met him once.
You mean Gandhi?
Yeah.
But none could land him acknowledgement from the Academy. The shunning of Sheen remains one of modern cinema's great mysteries.
It's always the same question forever. What else can we do? If they fight, we must fight with them.
Number 4. Jim Carrey.
Goodbye, my love!
The second half of the Dumb and Dumber double act. Like Jeff Daniels, Jim Carrey really should have won himself a nomination by now. A comedy legend, the star of Ace Ventura and Bruce Almighty has way more strings to his bow than just being funny.
I want you to decide what's right for me. I surrender to your will!
In particular, Carrey's roles in The Truman Show and Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind earned him masses of critical acclaim.
It would be different if we could just give it another go-round.
Remember me. Try your best.
And yet, he's never even had a chance to get his hands on an Oscar. Like a much-loved character of his, We Just Can't Lie. It's a travesty.
Loser! Idiot! Wimp! Degenerate!
Number 3. Marilyn Monroe.
I wonder if you'd buy me a drink. I'm so dry, I'm spitting cotton.
She was the epitome of the Hollywood lifestyle and an all-out fashion icon. But she never stood a chance of scoring the industry's greatest accessory. Marilyn Monroe starred in Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, but the Academy preferred other actors.
Baby, I'm through with love.
Some Like It Hot earned her a Golden Globe, but the Academy didn't like it enough. Shortlisted for more Globes and twice by BAFTA, Monroe rewrote the rules of cinema, but couldn't crack its supreme accolade.
Ooh, do you feel the breeze from the subway? Isn't it delicious?
Number 2. Christopher Lee.
I could have shot you down when you landed, but that would have been ridiculously easy.
The first Christopher Lee film was released in 1948, the last in 2015. He has over 250 acting credits to his name, collected across a career spanning 7 decades.
The power of Isengard is at your command, Sauron, Lord of the Earth.
He was a Knight of the British Empire and a recipient of the BAFTA Fellowship Lifetime Achievement Award. But not a single Oscar nomination was ever his. probably best known for playing the villain. The real bad guys in the otherwise much celebrated Christopher Lee story are surely the Academy. Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Do sleep at home tonight. If Mr. Collins has been gulled, we'll sleep soundly. If not, they will arrest the cabinet. The public outcry will be deafening. Maybe then the world will listen.
I'm talking to myself on a regular basis. So, time to go home, you know what I mean?
Choose life, choose a job, choose a career, choose a family, choose a f***ing big television.
If you lost the key, you don't have to chop off my hand. You can just cut the chain, okay? Please.
Number 1, Donald Sutherland.
Footwork. Timing and hitting.
It's time to appreciate the most underappreciated actor out there. Donald Sutherland is a cinematic legend according to literally everybody, except the Oscar shortlist selection panel.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'd like to say hello to my father if I could.
Yeah, fine.
Sutherland made a name for himself in the early 70s with films such as MASH, Kelly's Heroes, and The Eagle Has Landed.
My fight is with the bloody British Empire, but I'll fight it on my own 2 feet.
While he's well known to 21st century audiences because of roles in Cold Mountain and the Hunger Games franchise.
But above all, you need to be madly prepared to end it all in love. You think you can manage that?
An actor always at the top of his game. He not only deserves an Oscar nomination, he deserves to win one.
Will you play me something? Something peaceful while I look over my sermon.
It's too damp out here. You should come inside.
Do you agree with our list? Which overlooked actor did we overlook?
I intend to search your offices, Mr. Spade. I warn you, if you attempt to prevent me, I shall certainly shoot you.
For more top 10s that you will appreciate published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
My work here is finished. See y'all on the dark side of the moon.